Good morning. All right, this week's lesson is called Amazon River. All right, we're going to stay with our rivers. First, how are we doing today? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or you're not sure yet? Okay, I'm thumbs up. Great. All right, let's start. Amazon River. Let me give you a little brief intro to it. It's in South America. It starts in Peru, goes a little bit through Colombia, through Brazil, and into the Atlantic Ocean. Some consider this river the longest river in the world. So it's either the Amazon or the Nile. Some people discuss it. It's also the largest river in the world because of how much water flows through it. So that's why it's considered the biggest river in the world. All right, now for the lesson today. Just two things we're going to try to do today and learn besides our exercises. I want you to set goals today. Pick maybe one or two exercises like we've been doing. Set a goal. Estimate how many you can do in 30 seconds. Okay. See if you can get to that goal. Try to do the exercise maybe a second time and see if you can reach that same number. Try it. See if you can reach it. The other part of the lesson is I'm going to bring you a rubric to give you points for doing the exercise. And I'll explain some of that when we do an exercise later. It's going to be points if your feet are in the correct position, are your hands in the correct position. So we'll just take pointers to see if you're doing the exercise correctly. Alright, so now let's jog in place for a little bit. We just want to warm up our bodies. We're going to jog in place. And while we're jogging in place, I'm going to remind you of some of our yoga poses that we've done. I got to use my glasses to read. So let me just read a couple to you. We've done kite pose. We've done rag doll, lunge, aeroplane. Last week we did warrior. And this week we're going to do downward dog. That's all right. We just warmed up. Nice, your hands down low. Hands up high, hands down low, hands out below. Right, up and down, up and down. Side to side. We want to warm our body up. We don't want to hurt anything. I'm going to just do this a little quicker today. This way the video doesn't last so long. So you do what you can. Warm your bodies up. You've seen the other videos of Mr. Boccia doing it. Take as long as you like to warm your body up, that's fine. You can stop the video now to just warm and stretch your body. I'm just going to do a couple here just to show you. Because if I don't warm up my body, I'm in trouble. Okay. Alright. Rag doll, we're just going to review quick because I want to warm up my hamstrings. Feet together. Legs have to stay straight. Hands on my quadriceps, right? Quadriceps in the front. Hamstrings in the back. Slide, dangle, hold for 5, make it 8. Keep your knees straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, slowly. Let's review warrior pose. Remember, I'm going to go sideways, and we always have to do both legs. Bend my front leg, toes are straight, I bend my knee. My feet are flat, my back leg is straight. My body is straight. This is my left hand, this is my left leg, it follows each other. Now I'm going to turn my body and face the opposite way. My left hand goes up over my left leg, and my right hand will go here. And then I look this way. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms will be down. Step back, and then you can use your other leg. Okay, I'm not going to do that now, just to save time for the video. Okay. The new yoga pose this week is called downward dog. And I got some notes. So, as I do this, my feet will go under my shoulders. I'm going to do this sideways. My hands will go down to the ground. Fingers pointing straight, hands flat. My knees are bent. Now I'm going to just move my feet back a little bit. I'm going to make my legs straight. And then my ears are going to go between my arms. And I make my body straight. And I hold this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If my feet are too close, alright, this might be too hard. You can step further back. That might make it a little easier. You can make it tougher by making it closer. So that's downward dog. So catch breath. It's tough talking and doing exercise and having a mask on, so I gotta take my time. I think I'm talking too fast. So, let's talk about how we're feeling, because our choices have consequences. And we want to think about some choices we need to make. Voting is coming around the corner. Voting for president. We vote every year in this country, so your choices matter. So you have to think about people you want to vote for. Think about the other people. And you have to make a decision, because it matters on who you decide to vote for. It matters that we all vote. So that's why we have our brains, when we make decisions that we think is going to help ourselves and our country. So that's why our choices do matter. Okay, let's move on. Oh, dearie me, right? We talked about our quadriceps, our hamstrings. We'll jog in place a little bit. I'll catch my breath as I do this. Oh, my goodness. Let's remember some of the exercises we've done. We've done toe touches. We've done the jumping jacks with the choice board. We've done leg extensions for our quadriceps. You have the quadricep choice board. Leg curls for our hamstrings. You have the hamstring choice board. We've done burpees. We've done, oh my gosh, I got my list here. Toe touches, burpees. Last week, we'll do a couple from last week. We did our standing touches. All right, or we go opposite. We did windmill hops, right? Hop, opposite, toe touch. Hop, toe touch, hop, toe touch. This week, we're going to do, I have 3. Oh, brother. Okay. So, 3 new exercises this week. One of them is called walking lunge. The other one are side jumps. And one is called a single deadlift. Single leg deadlift, excuse me. So in walking lunge, you know how to do this. I take a step like we're doing a leg lunge, right? I go down. I bring my foot together. Then I'm going to step with the other foot. Down, step forward. This bends a little bit. I go down. Bring my foot together. Step forward. We go down. See, I'm on my tippy toes. Bring this foot together. Stand up straight. I would take 6 steps one way and maybe 6 steps back. Let's go back to 3 steps. I'm going to take a step. Bend this knee. Back leg tippy toe. Down. This knee doesn't go past my toe. Feet together. Other leg. Forward. Down. Doesn't go past my toe. Tippy toe. Together. Step. Down. Bring my feet together. That's our walking lunge. Next exercise, we're going to do a side jumps. So, I'm going to keep my feet together, my hand in front of my body, and I'm just going to jump sideways, 2 feet at a time. Jump back. Jump back. Jump back. You can make believe you have a chalk line that you would like to go over, a line in the ground, a pencil. If you want to make it harder, you have to pick your feet up more. So those would be your side jumps. Okay? Now, catch my breath. Let me breathe in. And I'm going kind of fast because I don't want to make the video long. Okay. Our next one is called a single deadlift. Single leg deadlift, excuse me. And I want to just point something out because I talked about rubrics. The rubric for this single leg deadlift, I have certain points. We want to just stand, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll do it two ways. First, I would have to be standing up straight. Then I'm going to bend my knee slightly, okay? What I would do is, it's almost like a windmill hop, but I'm not going to hop, okay? I'm going to use my opposite hand, keep my back straight. I'm going to move my hips back. So I move my hips back, and it's almost like a toe touch. A slight bend in this knee. I'm going to keep this toe pointing to the ground, and I'm just going to go halfway, back up, and keep my chin up because I want my body straight. Then I can go down, up. I can work my hamstrings. Go down, and up. Almost forgot to point my toe. Try to do 3 on each side. It's good for balance. It's pretty tricky. I'm going to do the other one on sideways. Okay? Point. This hand's going to go opposite. Keep my body straight, hips back, and I'm just going to keep my toes pointed, I'm sorry. 2, if you want to, you can put your foot on the ground if you need to. If you're going to lose your balance. 3. See, I lost my balance. I'm going to try another one. And 4. The single leg deadlift. Points. My feet were under my body. I have to go opposite hand. Okay? So, let's start over. 1. Opposite leg. Hips go back. Opposite leg goes down, and I pick my leg up, point my toes, down, up, 1. You can step down, then you can have to do it again. Keep that point. Down, up, 2. I'm going to write rubrics, not for that one, but for some other exercises that we've done. They will be under our Amazon River task card. Let me just go one more thing we're going to do. Let's talk about physical activity again. You can do it inside, outside, in a big area like a soccer field, a yard, small areas, your bedroom, your classroom. You can do them with people or by yourself without people. We can have fun and play games together, or you can do it to train for your body to get stronger or to run for your sport. We can do it to learn something new or to improve something we know. The last part, to learn something new. This is going to be your Google question. What is it that you want to learn for physical activity? It could be this year, it could be when you're an adult. Also, what is it that you want to get better at with physical activity? Mr. Boccia, for example, one day I would love to learn how to do fencing. That's the people that wear the masks and the uniform, and they make believe they have those swords and they do that. I saw it in the Olympics. It was pretty cool. So I'd love to try that. The other thing I like to do is juggle. I can juggle. I can juggle 4 balls, but I would love to get better at that. So I would love to improve that skill. So for our assignments this week, we have a Google question, which I'll have for you. The October family calendar, which you should do every day. Exercises every day. It's your choices with exercises. The task card, you should do at least once. And maybe try setting some goals while you do the exercises. I'm going to give you rubrics just to check yourself. I'm going to keep things just simple. You don't have to hand in the work. It's for you to think about it. The only thing you'll have to hand in is the Google form. Thank you and have a wonderful week.